So excited to learn about FilCom Cares here at the Filipino Community Center in Waipahu. And joining me, we've got the co-chair, we've got Agnes Malate, and project manager Rochelle Patagi. Aloha, ladies. How are you guys?
Aloha.
First of all, let's talk about FilCom Cares. Rochelle, what is the mission of FilCom Cares?
So the mission is to grow a stronger and healthier community, Filipino community in Hawaii through collaborative partnerships.
And what was the impetus to FilCom Cares?
Dave, as you know, COVID started in 2020, and at the ending of the summer of 2020, we learned that Filipinos had the highest mortality rate. I was in the meeting with the Filipinos Underrepresented Scholars Organization, and we were talking about, the statistics that we just heard about, and ask ourselves, who in our community, is there a collaborative response? And there was silence, and we realized, no, there wasn't any. And so started FilCom Cares with University of Hawaii Manoa, along with community organizations that's been involved, and the legal clinic, and that's how this project, FilCom Cares, came about.
Wow, amazing. All of these hands getting into the pot to assist our community. So we know from your guys' side, how was the community's response to FilCom Cares?
So at the beginning of the pandemic, there were a lot of people, obviously Filipinos, who go to their churches, and that was a convenient way for us to reach them through their churches. And we provided over 174 clinics at the time.
It's amazing. You guys giving me chicken skin, affecting and helping our community. I gotta applaud you guys for that. I know you guys got a whole bunch of other projects that you're working on. Can we talk about some of the current things that you guys are working on?
So currently we do have MedQuest redetermination to let people know who are current members to update their information so that they could keep their benefits. During the pandemic, they did not need to update their information, and so over the course of 3 years, I don't think anyone would remember to do it. It'd be like, oh, I don't even know I had to do anything.
Right, because some just signed up during the pandemic, and so they were eligible, and now they might or might not be. So this is important. They look for the pink envelope and don't ignore it, and make sure they reply.
So besides the MedQuest redetermination, we also have vaccinations that offer respiratory vaccines such as the flu, COVID, and RSV.
RSV.
Yeah.
You guys also partnered with Kaiser, and you guys helped our ohana in Lahaina after the devastating wildfires. Can you talk about that for a little bit?
Our Maui Outreach Coordinator for FilCom Cares had organized some of the nurses to help Filipinos who didn't speak English well. So it's not just a matter of interpretation, but when they arrive, they make them feel comfortable, like how we did at the churches. And here at FilCom Center, they make them feel comfortable because they may not even know what questions to ask, who to go to. So then definitely the language interpretation helps, but also just guiding them to the different tables, to the different services that they could apply for.
I love that because a lot of times when you're dealing with the federal government, and then on top of that, you're dealing with tragedy, it's an intimidating process to have somebody there like you guys to make them feel comfortable. Oh man, that must have been so awesome.
It was, and there was a sense of being able to help really warmed their heart as well. That's why our logo is a heart. We really are wanting to help our community, whether they're Filipino or others, because we're all in Hawaii together, and we're one community.
Oh, you'll make me cry. My makeup going around over here.
I mean, without words, you can see the difference on their faces. I mean, you go to like MedQuest, you're like, okay, we're gonna do these paperwork. It's different when you see someone who can speak your language, or even like, like that could be your nanay and tatay as well, or something.
I love that.
Because they understand who you are, your background, and that's how it is for many of us in Hawaii, right?
Yep.
When you can connect with them, and that's what we try to do.
Making connections.
Making
That's
connections.
Awesome. We're also going to be making some major connections because you guys are participating in a couple of upcoming events here.
Yes, we are.
Tell us about that for a little bit.
Coming up here, right at this center, FilCom Center, is the Filipino Fiesta, as well as Flores de Mayo. Flores de Mayo, Flowers of May. So
it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a celebration. Everyone's welcome. We have thousands coming here to this community.
These two get their angel wings already. They are just sent from heaven. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the show. Before we wrap, how can people get more information about FilCom Cares?
Well, you see it right here. FilComCares.org. That's our website, so you can get more information from there.
Agnes, Rochelle, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Davey. Aloha.